G'day guys, Ben Everingham here from Pumped On Property. Now, I'm not going to lie, today I am actually feeling pumped as on my own property. This is a brand new dual income home that I'm building up here in Brisbane at the moment. I've got a beautiful large double story home with a nice big backyard, nice big open plan kitchen, living, dining, which I'll walk you through in a moment, large bedrooms, beautiful big master suite. Didn't realize, but there's some distant water views off the back bedrooms as well, which is sick. And then I've got this beautiful little 2-bedroom granny flat here that I'm going to be building and renting out as well. Now, I was talking to the property manager this week. According to Michael Matusik, vacancy rates in Brisbane have come down massively. Most of the suburbs that we're buying in at the moment have a vacancy rate literally below 1.5%, with half of the suburbs having a vacancy rate below 1%. So Paul, and my manager up here, said that she expects I should be able to get at least $550 a week for the house, and then at least $300 to $325 a week for the granny flat, which is epic, along with the tax benefit. Now, if you guys want to come for a bit of a look through the 4-bedroom double story home with me, I'll just sort of show you some of my favorite little parts. Now, as you can see, as we come through the front door here, got a beautiful big downstairs area. What I've tried to create with my wife, who's an interior designer, is a nice separate study space. What I've put in is larger ceilings. I've also put in a nice big open plan kitchen, living, dining area onto a large alfresco area out the back, which will all be nicely landscaped and grassed off. I think that extra ceiling height, which is one of the things I upgraded, absolutely looks gorgeous when I'm in there now, just for the sense that it's gonna give that feeling of like largeness or quality. Some of the other nice little things we've upgraded down here, which you can't see yet but you will in the future, nicer tiles, nicer bench tops, stone in the kitchen, so it's going to come up really, really nice. Then as we move up the stairs, what I've tried to do upstairs is a second living space, or a kids retreat or a parents retreat. I've done a nice big master bedroom with an ensuite and a walk-in robe, and then 3 really nice sized bedrooms as well. Now, as I said, to get water glimpses from one of the bedrooms, I don't think it's going to add any value to the property, but that was something nice that I wasn't expecting as well. Now, as we come through to the 2-bedder, obviously it's tricky when you've only got a really small amount of space to work with, but what we've tried to do is create a nice functional open living space onto a nice alfresco in its own backyard as well, so that people who have kids living in there or small pets feel fine and functional. And then we've done a long kitchen run along the back water, create space so there's no island in the middle of the room taking up much needed floor space. And then we've got 2 nice big bedrooms as well as a nice separate bathroom. So super excited to see this project come together, super excited to get some tenants in there and start making some money back. Cool, so now that we're at the backyard, now this is the backyard for the 4-bedroom dwelling. What I've found from my experience of obviously buying over $300 million worth of property, as well as running my own property management business a few years ago, is that backyards absolutely matter to families. So I've put the build closer to the front of the block to maximize this massive backyard space for the back home. Now, because of this, especially when I put in some garden beds and some trees and make it look beautiful with some grass, families going to walk in and tick that box that they could have small pets here, or they could have their children playing out here safely. Now, I've opted for the higher quality ColourBond fencing, as you can see, mainly just because I don't want to have to replace it in 10 or 15 years time if I was building a timber fence. What I've also done is made sure there's a small courtyard backyard for the 2-bedroom granny flat, again to make sure that people that are living here have that feeling of lushness, of greenness, of an open space, and that will increase the yield by as much as $30 to $45 a week on this property, just for the 2-bedroom granny flat alone from doing that. So everything that my wife and I try and do is from experience and from learning. Obviously you don't get it right the first time, but this is our 7th build now. Walking through the house, there was only 2 or 3 things that I'd change, but I think we finally got a design that fits the market in Brisbane perfectly, that's affordable for us to build, that is going to maximize rent return and attract those higher quality owner occupiers, those types of people that want to rent it, or those types of people that want to buy it from us in the future. Absolutely stoked with how it's coming together and super excited to show you more down the line. Now, what I will say, if building in Southeast Queensland or building in Brisbane is something you're looking to do, then please reach out via a strategy session at www.pumpedonproperty.com. We can help you find and secure a great piece of land in a great suburb and either build a beautiful blue chip home, single income, or something like this, like a high quality dual key or dual income property. But you can do that at www.pumpedonproperty.com. And like I said, can't wait to show you more of this build as it comes to life.